Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of September 9th. And this is for Taurus. Taurus, we are still in Virgo season, so it's still an earth sign for you. And your ruling planet is still in Leo, which is a fire sign, but I feel like it's working out for you. I think that the biggest energy that we are all dealing with is the fact that we just had a lunar eclipse in Pisces over last weekend. And we are moving into a time period where the next eclipse on the new moon in a few weeks will be in Virgo, so other earth sign energy. But overall, that is the biggest energetic of this week. So I'm going to do a 4-card spread for you. I'm going to move this because I could not see it. But I'm using a different spread, so I want to be able to read it. All right. So, Taurus, what do we got for you? We have Sumba Island. I'm using this Earth Power Oracle deck, and so some of these names I cannot pronounce. That is just what it is. But Sumba Island. Fertility of all kinds is my birthright, and I am connected to the cycles of the land and the sky. Healthy fierceness is something to be valued. Be patient. The time will come. So Taurus, this deck in general probably is going to resonate a lot for you as an earth sign. However, this is saying that you are abundant and able to create basically anything you want as long as you tap into it. And do not become impatient. Do not become impatient if things do not immediately show up. They will happen. You just have to be patient with it because the situation is Tanalot. The place in between are important for my growth. I can release myself from worry and suffering if I choose. I now let go of all that no longer serves me. So that impatience or whatever else, there's a squirrel. That's so cute. Anyways, so that impatience with the in-between time and spaces is what is holding you back. So don't worry about starting something that might take a long time to see anything fruit from it. It is saying that this could be your biggest issue moving forward. Because the reason this has occurred is the steeped pyramids of Saqqara. I don't know how to pronounce that. The soul is eternal. I accept cyclic rejuvenation. And so what it's saying for you, Taurus, is that you have this, rest period. And so the cycle is, think of it like the seasons. You have the sun. This is high productive time. But it does have to wither into the harvest time, which harvest time is actually maybe the most pressing time to get everything right and ready for that winter, that dead stillness of the winter time where we are barely, some animals go into hibernation. You might be a bear and you might hibernate during that season just to wait for spring to come back around. So don't be afraid of your winter times. Don't be afraid of those transition times. They are there for a reason, and it's so that we can reset and regroup and, move on to the next cycle. The cycles can't complete, it doesn't just go growth. That is the way that a pyramid scheme would like it to seem. However, the natural rhythm is that things have to move through their full, complete cycles. So, if you are completely stacking forever and ever and ever, you might have things like a tower moment where that base has to be cleaned out so that you can build on a stronger foundation. Because the lesson you'll learn is, oh my God, I'm going to say Mount Warning because I cannot pronounce that. I create my own destiny and opportunities. I am humbly eternal. And so, yes, you can create the life you want to see, but you have to be okay with the fact that things have a life cycle and a season. And you can be eternal. It's like the outcome is you being eternal, but you have to be okay with those life and death moments. You know, a death doesn't have to be a full death. Like, it is like a winter time. Things go dormant. And things just like, you know, you just have to move on from things sometimes. I would say like a death for me is an example that I always use is that, you know, before I got Watson, this little guy, before I got this guy, I met him at the ranch that I got him from, and I had to watch my freedom as a animal, like no full responsibility over another living being person, die so that I could have this little guy. Has it changed my life? Yes. But like, has it deterred it in any way, shape, or form from me, like living, you know, my fullest life? No. It just had to fully change so that I can make room for this guy to exist. I love your papas. I love your little totos. They're so cute. Anyways, yeah, so that yeah, so be willing and open to let things cycle in and out of your life, Taurus. And so another thing I got for you, and this is the gift of a Virgo friend of mine, is that I have this, what's it called? Crystal reading card oracle. And yeah, so this is a stone that you can use if you have it in your life. If you don't, you don't. That is fine too. You can just pull from the energy of this card. It's a, I used to be able to pronounce this, chrysolite, and it says animals. So Taurus, like, look at this guy, animals. You might be getting help from animals this week. If you have this stone, that would be nice. If you can wear these colors or see these colors on a regular basis, that can help you to connect to the healing energy of these animals. And so animals are nice because they just, you know, he's just here hanging out in his full natural self. No, like, he doesn't overthink. That is where we somewhat as humans disconnect from the animal world, is that they don't get lost in their thoughts. They just are in the moment. They're just having the time that they want in the moment. So this is what I have for you, Taurus. Enjoy this eclipse moment. I haven't been seeing it as that bad, but you know, I don't know. We still got another few weeks. We'll see how it goes. And that's all I have for you. But until next week, I hope it's going good for you. Bye.